After I made yesterday's video, my mind continued to be disturbed for some time. It's day 7 of my cycle, which was yesterday, of my menstrual cycle, is often a tricky time for me when I feel I can go into a sense of feeling very lost and kind of wobbly and vulnerable. So it made sense that this disturbance would arise around this time of my cycle. But I was able to step back and watch these thoughts going around, even though they kind of repeatedly wanted to suck me in, or I was at risk of being sucked in by the negativity and the anxiety and the overwhelm. And there were two things that kind of helped me move through that disturbance. The first thing was simply coming back to the here and now again and again. So I took my dog for a walk and just focused on being present and being in my surroundings, looking at the flowers and the path that I was walking on and the hills around me. And just when I felt my mind drifting off into thought and away from the present, I just kept bringing it back. And the other thing I noticed as these thoughts were cycling in my head was my tendency to strategize about how to escape these thoughts by changing my outer circumstances. So, in my mind I was sort of thinking about avoiding the things that seemed to be causing me the stress, the tasks that I felt I needed to do and were weighing on my mind. My sort of vulnerable child self or child aspect of my mind wanted to just, hide away, go to bed and kind of run away from the world and from the responsibilities. And what came to my mind at those times when I was strategizing about avoiding facing what was causing me stress, I thought of Michael Singer and his kind of vehement insistence that what we've got to do is stop trying to change the world around us, stop trying to change our circumstances in order to feel okay. We need to feel that okayness on the inside, and then we're capable of dealing with anything that might arise externally. So this was my work as well. It was like, no, I'm not going to try and shut down the things that I perceive to be causing me stress. I am going to address the internal pattern that is creating this worry and this anxiety from the inside. So that was through returning to the present moment again and again, and just allowing those thoughts to pass through me and not hold on to them, not cling to them, and just open the hand and let them go. And this is the ongoing work. It's like dealing with my shit, but from the inside.